Hey guys, it's me, Kim. So, I have said in a few previous videos that I have no desire to have children. That's the truth. I do not have any feeling inside of me whatsoever that I need to bring a human onto this planet. I felt that way for a long time, and every time I say that, people always comment, why, tell us why. And I've avoided it, not for any particular reason, just because sometimes this conversation can feel a little bit tedious. But I decided, you know what, let's start this conversation. So here's why I don't care to have any kids. So I have to say right off the bat that this is not really a political decision for me. It's not about white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. It's not about all the BS that black people have to go through just navigating the world. I felt this way since I was a little kid. I can literally remember being 11, 12, 13 and being like, that doesn't look fun. And that pretty much sums up my reasons for not wanting to have children. It does not look fun to me. I definitely think it's possible to raise happy and healthy and well-balanced kids in this world. I see it happen all of the time. I'm just not interested in the work necessary to create those types of kids. And also, I see so many times where parents have seemingly done everything right. They pour themselves into their children. They support their passion. They try to create safe, supportive spaces, and their kids still turn out to be like Republicans or just general assholes. Like, not only do you have to sacrifice a lot of quality of life stuff to have a kid, but then the return on investment is no guarantee. The thought of birthing something that I don't like is just, it's too much. It's too much. So that's a concern. I genuinely feel like parenthood is a calling. I encounter people all the time who say, the only thing I've ever wanted to be is a parent, or I was destined to be a mother, or my child makes my life worth living. And I'm like, really? Okay, all right. I certainly had doll babies and all of that stuff, but I swear to you, when I was a kid, in my journal, I wrote about wanting to own a business. So we all have different passions in life, and that just wasn't mine. It just never was. I can't relate to that burning, searing desire that so many people have. When I see couples going through multiple rounds of IVF that cost $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, and that takes such a toll on your body, I recognize how deep and sincere that passion to bring life into the world is. And I also recognize that I do not have it. It really does for me come back down to the fact that I don't think kids would add more than they would detract from my life. I recognize all of the sacrifices it takes to create a good, happy, healthy human being. How dedicated the best moms I know are. And it wouldn't be me. Couldn't be me. There are just certain standards of living that I'm used to, certain sorts of freedom that I'm used to, and you just can't have that unless you're rich. And I'm glad we're moving into an era where moms feel comfortable talking about the downsides of motherhood, or the struggles that they feel, or even the resentment that they have for their children. And I recognize that it is our responsibility as communities to create robust support networks for moms so that they don't feel run down or burnt out, so that they can be the best moms that they can be for their kids. But I'd much rather be the support than the mother. I'm great at support. And I don't feel bad about that at all. I feel no guilt about it whatsoever. Call me selfish, don't care, because I'm really good in the support role. And no, I don't want to try it out and see. People bring that up like it's cool to gamble with children's lives, but that's not cool for me. I remember hearing Oprah say a long time ago that every child deserves to be wanted. And I remember thinking, I was a kid at the time, and I just remember thinking, yeah, like what can we do to make sure that every single person that comes onto this planet, that they experience joy upon arrival. Like, that is the goal for me, you know, not wait and see, you might like it. No. Now, I recognize that I am under 30 and I have hopefully, a lot of life in front of me. So I could in 8 or 10 years wake up one day and say, oh, I really want to have a baby. You know, that burning deep desire might emerge. But that is the only way I would ever consider it. As long as I'm on the fence, there's no fetuses around here. It's just not gonna happen. Right now, I see babies and I'm like, oh, cute, or I want to hold the baby, or look at the cute baby. But when I think about raising the kid, seeing the kid every day, changing diapers, making sure that they eat and go to school and try to get them into college, like, nope, I'm really cool on that. And I have to say that I don't hate kids. Now, I think they're disgusting, but I don't hate them. In fact, I've really been surprised at how much I love to hang out with my nieces. Like, it's fun, but it's also fun to send them home, right? Like, it's also fun not to be responsible for the meltdowns and the homework and the dinner times and the bath times every single day. And that's also why I'm open to partnering people with kids. I don't have a disdain for them. I'm not like, you know, the stepmom in the Parent Trap. like I'm not trying to send your kids off to boarding school or whatever. I'm not Mrs. Hannigan and Annie. You know, I'm not gonna abuse any kids. In fact, I think that I have a lot to offer children. I have done the work to be well balanced and I know what children need. It's just every day, I can't get over it. I'm so sorry. Like, I just can't. And I also have to say that despite the fact that I'm very against incubating a fetus inside of my body, I have been open to adoption just because I think that it is our responsibility to take care of each other, you know? I think as I get older, I might feel a bit of guilt if I feel like I have the capacity to care for a child that would otherwise be stuck in those terrible foster care systems and inside of all of that bureaucracy and potential abuse. I do think I might be open to that one day. Today is not the day. I don't even think the day would be in 5 years. But I've definitely thought about that. But even still, I'm not all the way there about that either. Yeah, those are my reasons, you know. It's not about this contemporary political moment at all. It's about me. Kimberly needs me time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoy this content and want to help us make more of that, sign up to be a patron, or you can make a one-time donation. I appreciate anybody who supports us in any way. Sincerely, I cannot believe that y'all are rocking with it. I really appreciate it. If you want to sign up for the email newsletter, text this number, and you will be updated on everything going on around here. And that is all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'm young, things happen, so if my future kids are watching this, mommy loves you.